I'm cold. If you need something, hit me on my phone. And I'm sorry if I do not. If you catch an attitude, then it's on.
Welcome to Sucks Podcast.
Fashion sucks.
That should be our theme song.
We in this motherfucker, bro. Look at us. Look at us. Hey, bro, you look good.
Hey, so do you, bud.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Just got the new FOG Essentials.
Ooh,
you know what I'm
it's a
saying?
foggy day.
Yeah, bro. I went to Saks Fifth Avenue.
Nice.
I saw the discount rack.
Oh, it's my favorite place at Saks Fifth.
Yeah,
it's the only place I go.
And this one didn't have a tag on it, and
Nice.
it didn't have. So I asked the lady. And it was this older Persian lady, and she was like, "You can't buy this because the tag isn't on it." And I said, "Well,
what the fuck?
This isn't gonna work out then."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I need to buy
I'll
this.
steal it.
ASAP.
Yeah.
You know. So and then she told me it was like, I think it was $17.
What the
Huh?
fuck?
At Saks Fifth.
Huh?
At Saks Fifth. Bro,
That's
I'm the
like-
shopper.
That's like trunk of the car price.
I'm trying to tell y'all, I'm the shopper of the year, dog. Like,
Apparently.
I'm trying to get the coolest stuff for the best price possible.
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah,
I was unfamiliar with your game, apparently.
dude. Honestly, like, I've been working on it. I've been working on it a lot. I used to spend a lot of
You
money.
been haggling?
Yeah, dude. I went to a Gucci store. Remember when I was like 22 years old, and I bought a belt, just retail price.
Ooh.
Worst decision ever.
Ooh.
And then I lost a ton of weight like after that year,
Can't
and
even
then
wear the belt now.
dude, I couldn't even wear the belt no more.
When you just gotta put it over the shoulder like a UFC title.
Yeah.
Just let them know. Let them know you fly like that.
Yeah, or like Pootie Tang, just start whipping people with it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you get it, bro.
One day we'll do a Pootie Tang podcast, just an hour of silence.
Please.
Yeah, no, Kelsey. We made Kelsey watch Pootie Tang one time, and
Nice.
she was.
You didn't like it?
I was in
right
emotional
up,
distress.
It
and
wasn't
they
right
turned
up your
on
alley.
Pootie Tang.
It was. She said she felt like she was in a fever dream.
Feeling feverish.
Side
Common
eye
response
Tang.
to seeing the Tang.
Yeah, baby.
Seeing Pootie.
Yeah, Pootie Tang goes crazy, dog.
Bro.
I'm trying to tell y'all.
Have you seen Black Dynamite?
No.
Oh, that's next.
Pootie Tang was very, very swaggy too. You
Yeah.
know, he had like the leather fit on. You know what I'm saying? And then he had no undershirt, the button up. You
Had to
know,
let him know.
saw his chest hair and everything
Got
like
the
that.
salt and pepper out.
You feel me? And then his belt was his superpower.
That shit's crazy.
So when they took his belt away, he couldn't really be a superhero no more. You know what I'm saying?
That happens, bro. They steal the Gucci belt. It's over with.
Dude, I felt the opposite. I was like, please, anyone steal this from me.
God, someone take this.
I don't want this in my life anymore. But I still wear it today. Actually, I'm wearing it right now.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
Yeah, we got the Gucci belt. Yeah, we rocking the Gucci belt
One
today.
day I'm gonna have to bring. See, I got too fat to wear it too. Well, I went the opposite way. You
Okay.
lost the weight. I gained the weight. I got one of those. I got like a BB Simon crocodile belt.
Ooh.
It goes crazy.
Ooh.
You familiar? You know what BB Simon is? Either of you?
No.
What's going on with BB
You know what
Simon?
BB
Put him
Simon
on. Nah,
is?
put him on game.
Oh, bro. Craziest belts you've ever seen. Their whole thing is just like crystalled out, blinged out, outrageous looking belts.
Bedazzled.
Is it
Yes.
like 2000s or?
Like 2000s, 2010s, but they've never fully gone away. They came back hard like 2017.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Type in the crocodile one. See if it pops up.
Yeah, you could wrap it around
It's
your
a
fist and
fucking
then,
alligator hitting the American Psycho in the mirror.
yeah, you
What?
could
Just
wrap.
with black Swarovski crystals through it.
That's the
Yep.
most insane, overdramatic
Except
thing
it's
I've ever seen.
All black.
Oh my
It's all
God.
black.
It's cold, bro. I like
I'm
it.
saying, dude.
I'm a big fan. You
It was
know what I'm
hard.
saying?
And then I gained a little bit of weight, and that little lizard fist was punching right in my stomach
And
every
then-
time I sit down.
That thing was hanging on for life.
Beauty is pain, bro. You got to pay the
Hey.
price to be fly.
Alligators got good grip though out
Oh,
here.
they're death rolling me,
You
bro.
know what I'm saying? Yeah, dog. Yeah, that's fair, man.
It's covered up, but yes, that's the one.
Well, listen,
My
man.
boy has a crazy one too. It's the
Listen.
horseshoe one.
Fashion sucks, y'all.
Fashion does suck.
Now, one thing I want to kind of get into today, you know what I'm saying, is streetwear.
All right,
You know,
my
and we
favorite.
kind of always talk about streetwear, and honestly, you're gonna keep hearing about streetwear around here. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all we do is street and wear, and we wear things in the street sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
No way.
Yeah.
My
Yes,
boy's
way.
Possessed by the fear of God shirt, giving this monologue right
dog.
now.
Essentially, what I'm trying to say is streetwear, like the origins. Where did it start? Who started it?
The streets.
When did it start? The streets did it?
I feel like it was like a 90s, maybe even earlier type beat.
Okay. Because 80s is crazy to think about. It couldn't have been the 80s.
The fits were a little bit.
Sex, drugs, and rock and roll. I don't think a lot of people. Okay, yeah, mullets. Yeah, nobody's rocking streetwear.
Not the fuckboy mullet either. The straight Joe Dirt.
Okay.
All business, all party.
Yeah. It had to be the 90s. It had to be the 90s. Because when I think of streetwear, the first thought that comes to mind of like originality of streetwear was Run DMC, Adidas tracksuits.
The Adidas, the big ass chain. The white
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you feel
Chunky
me?
Adidas shoes.
Yeah, feeling good,
Yeah, bro.
same color and everything.
Before that, it was all the rappers, like the fucking groups, were dressing like the disco shit.
Yeah.
Like Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Okay, Grandmaster Flash.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying?
Just
He had like
outrageous
the
fits.
like the sleeves cut off on like the trucker jacket. You know
Like
what I'm
the
saying?
Pink suit with tassels, bro. The leather jacket. They were
Yeah.
getting crazy with it.
Okay, it was way more cowboy-y.
Yeah, it's way more cocaine.
Cocaine, a lot of cocaine.
A lot of cocaine.
A lot of
more
jury
drill.
curls.
I feel like 80s was cocaine too, but it was like we were starting to sell it now. 70s, we were in it.
Yeah, 70s is kind of wild. Yeah, 70s.
I know. I was totally there.
I wish I was there.
Yeah.
I kind of
I see clips of Soul Train. I'm like, fuck, dude.
when they
What
talk
did I
about
miss?
make America
I got
great again.
ridiculousness.
Yeah, make America great again. I feel like that they're talking about that time.
I don't think they're talking about that time.
No, you don't
No,
think
I
so?
don't think that's what they're talking about.
I feel like
I don't. I actually don't.
I mean, well, shit. I guess I still don't either. You know what I'm saying? But hey, yeah, the originality of streetwear. It's a crazy thing.
cocaine.
You know what I'm saying? Because like, I feel like it took a lot to kind of be different. Like, especially in the '90s, it was like everybody was like just going through like a point in their life where like, you know, rap was becoming super big.
Yeah.
You know, rap was like a huge, and obviously rap and, you know, hip hop and streetwear are just like basically they go hand in hand. And I feel like since then, it kind of turned into like, you know, skateboarders started going to streetwear.
That shit was like. I feel like skateboarders though, it was like half streetwear and half like grunge shit in the 90s.
Okay.
Like you had the dirty long haired flannels, all that shit, drinking beer.
Okay.
Kind of merged a little
Yeah,
bit.
like
I
Tony
think
Hawk,
it
like
both
bro,
was
like Tony
kinda
Hawk's
same.
Pro Skater, all the early Tony Hawk games. It was like hella punk music, hella grunge, and a bunch of rap.
Nirvana
It was
t-shirts.
just like one and the same.
You know what I'm
Same
saying?
shit.
Okay,
Just
yeah.
Different cultures doing the same thing.
Yeah,
different
Nirvana
ways.
t-shirts. Everybody had the AC/DC shirts
Oh,
on,
yeah, exactly.
torn up. And nowadays
Audio
they
Slave.
nowadays it's like brands are coming out with
Coming back.
AC/DC shirts.
No one knows what the band is, but the shit looks hard.
And they're distressed already. You know what I'm saying? Like back then, you couldn't distress anything in retail
You
stores.
just bought it.
You just bought it,
wore
and
it.
then you had to wear that bitch out.
Yeah. Someone saw like a 15-year-old band shirt. They bought at Goodwill and was like, yo, that's hard. What if we just make it look like that? Charge them
yeah.
$20 extra.
But then they started as designers nowadays. They got to put a little rat stain on it. You know what I'm saying? They got to put a little rat stain on it.
What
What
are
is
those
a rat
shoes
stain?
that look like they've been just through the ringer and look dirty
Are
already?
those the Balenciaga?
Oh
Golden
no, you're talking about
Gooses?
Golden Goose. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's crazy.
Big
I
fan of
I
that.
haven't seen these. I haven't seen this.
You haven't
What
seen
is
Golden
this?
Goose? So Golden Goose, they're basically like, think of like your regular sneakers, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They have like a kind of like a cutoff star as like their logo on the side of
Jack
it.
and Converse.
And-
Nice, great start.
When you go into their store, it's a deluxe looking, luxury retail store, and
No, look,
yeah, it's a deluxe. It's a luxury looking retail
Yeah.
store. But then the shoes, they look
I
like
fucking
that.
hate this trend so much. I hate it so bad.
Okay, tell me
Shoes,
why.
Pants, shirts, bro.
Tell me why.
It's just something about wearing something that's just intentionally fucked up and gross. It's like just buy the normal pairs and wear them like a normal person, and
Well,
in a month
is-
they'll look like that.
Well, that like gives the question: is all these like luxury brands, are they kind of ruining what streetwear is at its core? Like, are they just making it
Yeah.
completely unattainable with these crazy prices? You
I
know what I mean?
it feels fake and inauthentic to me.
Those shoes they retail about like $7.95.
You're an asshole for buying that.
They're
Yeah.
already
Sorry,
beat
you
up.
own this.
Yeah.
You could buy the actual shoe and you could just wear it and not care about where you wear it and beat the fuck out of it.
Okay.
And then I'll
Authentic.
respect it. Then I'll be like, all right, cool. You bought an expensive shoe and you wore it like a shoe.
It's
Okay.
I spent extra to buy some shit that's fucked up already, and then I'm not gonna wear out. I'm gonna be mad careful with it. Like I like buying shit that's nice and then just beating the shit out of it. It's
Okay.
what it's for. That's what it's for.
It's giving the same energy as when like Kim Kardashian did a photo shoot in like a middle class house. Like, why are you cosplaying poor?
You know you don't belong there.
Like, why are you paying
That's a good
like
point.
almost $1,000 for a fucked up pair of shoes? Like,
Okay.
why,
Like I
you're
see,
like,
I not to cut you off. I'm sorry.
no,
I
cut
see
me
those
off.
shoes and I just think some fucking douchey dude in a club who's like, bro, guess how much I spent on these? Yeah, they just came like
Yeah.
this. They came fucked up.
Mm.
Like it's inauthentic. It's fake.
Okay.
Now that we've trashed it, why did you like them, Kevin?
Golden Goose, please work with
I-
us. Sponsor me.
Yeah, I will
I'll take
play.
it all back.
I
I
will
can be
play.
bought.
I'm the exact opposite of what this guy
Let's
has
hear
to
it.
say. Now listen, fashion sucks.
Yeah.
And one thing about fashion is when things get old on you, you kind of have less of a desire to wear it. It starts
Okay.
to smell a little bit.
All right.
You know, it's got stains on it that you
Musty?
can't really get out. You know, because a lot of people, you know, if you are like in the middle class and lower, you know, a lot of people they will go and spend a bag on something designer,
Yeah.
and then they don't dry clean it. You know, which most of it you're supposed to dry clean and take well
Yeah.
care of. No, they put in like their regular, you know, laundry that they got at home, and they don't really know how to wash clothes that well. And then it turns into like something that's, you know, it starts to shrink on them. It starts to feel weird. It looks weird. It smells weird. It starts staining a little bit. But when you purchase it already that way, plus the brand recognition at the same time, it's like people will always know that shoe will have its lifetime for eternity. When you're rocking dirty Gucci shoes, it's like, bro, like, why are you buying Gucci shoes when you can't afford another pair? You know you looking dirty out here. But when you rock Golden Goose, can't nobody have that thought of you.
I have that thought still.
I see what you mean. Like, they always will look
I know
new.
what you mean.
If you
basically.
bought them that
Yeah.
way,
Yeah.
everyone's going to think they are brand new, no matter in 10 years from 20 years from now.
I'm
People will
gonna
think you
that
just
have
bought that
bad
shit.
taste.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I will think.
That's
all
fair.
other things continued. I'll be like, that person has shit taste.
Hey, man. I
Unless
honestly,
they pay us. Golden Goose.
And that's what's so fun about fashion, man. Everyone's wearing different stuff.
Yeah.
Doing different things.
now
I love
I
hating.
have a pair of Gucci shoes, and I don't like to wear them because I don't want to mess them up. I definitely pick and choose which places to wear them at.
Yeah.
If I want to go to Coachella
Yeah.
and I want to rock some designer shoes, it's going to be Golden Goose
Yeah.
over the Gucci
Oh,
shoes.
all right. Well, that's
Think
all
about
right.
it. Think about it.
I don't know.
Convenience.
I still think it'd be cooler to just have a different pair of shoes that you don't mind beating up.
Yeah, but like you want to, I don't know. I feel like some
Also,
people,
if
they
you
care.
spend $800 on the Golden Goose, you're not gonna want to wear that.
If you're at Coachella, you want to look
You
fly.
might actually, because that feels like an asshole thing to do at Coachella.
You would for sure,
That
bro.
feels like I'm just like everyone like
Golden Goose everywhere at
kicking people
Coachella.
kicking people in the leg.
Oh my goodness.
My bad.
Hey, think about it. You want to skateboard in some designer shoes, you going to wear some Golden Goose. You ain't wearing no brand new Louis Vuittons.
That'd be
Supreme
way
Louis
harder, though.
Vuitton collab. No.
Bro, if I saw someone do a kickflip in like real Supreme Louis Vuitton collabs,
Yeah,
like, that's crazy.
You wear them once,
That
you
guy
can
doesn't
never
give a
wear them
fuck.
again. Okay.
just wear the hell out of
Just
it.
get them beat up.
Beat them
Yeah.
up once and then it's good to
So
go.
how do you feel about Air Force Ones when they get beat up? You should just keep them? Because I think it's tacky.
I'm a cheap ass, so yeah.
I think it's
I
tacky.
think so. I know some people will buy like a new pair like after
Yeah.
like 5 wears.
I'm one of
which
those
is fair.
people.
More power to you. I respect it because you can't keep them that clean and crispy otherwise.
Converse, I feel like, is one of those brands I feel like looks better over time.
Yeah, I feel like Vans.
The
I
too.
more
agree.
beat up it gets,
I agree.
I think it looks
hate-
cooler.
I hate a fresh Converse. It's too stiff.
Yeah, it's so
After, like,
shiny.
It's also
Yeah.
the culture. I think like the brand
Yeah,
has
they're
created a culture
dusty
of
shoe. It's
they
beat up.
should look a little beat up. You should be
Yeah.
skating in them. You should be running. in them,
You should be
know what I mean?
playing baseball at the park
Right?
in some
Yeah, I feel like
Converse
that's-
and
And
get them
honestly, I
bitches
think
beat
that's
up.
the best way to do a quote unquote dirty shoe instead of buying them like that. It's that authentic wear that I think Converse has, which I mess with Converse for that.
Coming
feel
back
that.
to authenticity.
But I mean that's tough because Nike's also a great brand, but you can't do that
That's
with Air
true,
Force
that's
Ones.
true.
Yeah,
Air Force Ones, you got dirty Air Force Ones, people are gonna judge your ass. You know what I'm saying? They gonna think you a little musty.
Depends what you're wearing. If you're skateboarding, you got some chocolate.
They gonna think you don't wear deodorant.
Takes me
Ooh.
back to
You know
my
what I'm
college
saying?
days. All the girls with their dirty AF1s and the
Oh,
frat.
I
dude,
feel like
the-
yeah.
Crazy.
You
That's like nature is healing. You see just a bunch of white chicks out with the
Air
yellowest
Dirty.
Air Force
Oh,
Ones you've
for
ever seen.
Sure, every single weekend. Ridiculous.
like once you wear the shoe for a while, then they become your bar shoes, and then
Yeah.
you buy a new pair, and those are your everydays. And then when those get fucked up, you throw away the old bar shoes. Those become
Those are
your
your
new
new
bar
bar
shoes.
shoes.
and
How I
you
feel
buy
about
a new
Vans.
pair of shoes.
I was just
There
gonna
was a
say
dude-
Vans.
I just started like buying different shoes again, and even then they're just like different looking Vans. But there was a long time where all of us was like a normal pair of black and white old schools, and just wear them till there's holes in them, and then buy a new one when I absolutely physically have to.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, like with Vans, I don't know. There's like a level of like, if you keep your Vans clean, I have a different
You
level
do
of
with
respect
those.
for you.
Yeah,
I'm like, this person got.
the Vans.
You got some
should
clean
be busted.
Vans.
The
You
Vans
got
should be
clean
beat up.
Vans. I feel like you know how to take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
That's
what
just
you-
me.
You're not doing anything.
I don't know. I feel like some people, you never really took a toothbrush to your shoes real quick and
I
just
have,
love
but
to
not
keep
the
them
Vans.
motherfuckers clean.
Not to the Vans. The Vans
See-
are supposed to get fucked
See,
up.
in the hood, you would cherish, a pair of, Air Force Ones or
Yeah.
Vans or, a sneaker like that. And you do when you're a youngin', you do your best to keep them clean so nobody could roast you at school.
Bro,
You know what I'm saying?
the homies high school used to pull up, just toothbrush to the Vans at our boy's house.
Oh my God, bro.
I was
used-
not a shoe guy at the time, so I don't really give a shit. But
Yeah,
I
I heard
was like, "Alright, I see
I
it."
heard a story. Somebody, I forgot. I feel like it might have been TikTok or something. Somebody used his little brother's toothbrush to scrub his van, and then he put it back in the in the bathroom
Oh my
like it was like
God.
normal. And then imagine scrubbing your teeth with that, bro. See, that's tough. But see, Golden Goose, you ain't gotta scrub nothing. It's just gonna be
Yeah,
like
they
that.
already look like shit.
Yeah,
Perfect
can't fix
for-
them. You know what I'm
Perfect
saying?
Coachella shoe.
yeah, dude, you can't ruin them. They already look like ass.
Yeah, that's fair, bro. But I mean, like Coachella was I heard Coachella was a good time. I'm gonna try to pull up this weekend.
Yeah.
See if I could, maybe have a little fun over there. But
Hey,
I'm
bro,
sure
if
the
you-
fits.
If you pull that shit off, you
I'm
gotta
sure the
let me know for
fits over
future.
there at Coachella were going kind of crazy. I seen something on Instagram. Somebody, I think it was Shabuzi. Shabuzi was
Shabuzi.
Shabuzi. Now, how do you feel about black cowboy? I mean, take the race out of it, but cowboy, guys that are going to Coachella. When it's not Stagecoach.
They're doing
I
their
mean,
thing.
he's a country artist, so I get it.
I know, but like you gotta.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Okay,
yeah, if you
all
wear a
right,
country,
look at this right here. Look at this.
that's pretty flat. I can't lie.
You like it?
I will say though, I don't love a lot of modern country music
I don't either.
because a lot of it is rap music that talks about trucks. Not Shabuzi specifically. I actually like his stuff.
I could get down with Tennessee whiskey.
But there's a lot of it. Oh, well, that's different. That one's good.
Is
But,
it?
Like, I like Chris Stapleton.
All
I
right,
like him.
all right.
It's a lot of the shit now that's like, I'm like, why are there 808s in this song?
Okay.
This is a country song.
Okay, yeah, no, that's fair. That's
Yeah.
fair. Nowadays, I feel like you don't play real instrument. I feel like artists don't play
Yeah.
like real instruments anymore to
Well,
make
shit,
music.
even if you make it in a DAW, that's fine. But like,
Is it?
if it sounds like a country song, it
Country music was like
It should be. It should be live, but I don't want to hear hi hats and 808s in my country music. It shouldn't be in there.
I mean, but like I don't know, Shabuzi. I feel like I like that one song. What how's it go?
Someone pour me up a double
Shot
shot
of
of
whiskey.
whiskey.
Yeah, I can get. It makes my hips
That's a good
move.
song.
I want
I
to
mean,
move
it
my
was
hips.
a rap song.
That's a good song.
originally.
If
And
I'm-
you know what? Honestly, that is kind of a rap song, just off the beat.
No,
but it's
it
fire.
was legitimately.
If
a
I'm
rap
laying
song
in
from 20
bed-
years ago.
If I'm laying in
Yeah.
bed and I hear that song
I'll
come
go
on,
into the history of the country rap. I gotta.
yeah,
This is not country rap sucks podcast. This is fashion. Sucks podcast.
No. If I'm laying in bed and I hear that song come on, I think my hips, they move a little bit.
Lil Nas X,
Yeah, they
huge one.
okay.
Jacked the whole idea.
Did he?
Lil Tracy and Lil Uzi Vert, Like a Farmer,
Okay.
came out like a year before. Just I
the
got
same thing?
horses in my car like a farmer.
Okay.
Yeehaw, finna pick up your daughter.
My boy sing.
And then like
Stanley
3 or 4 months
Powers,
later,
y'all.
3 or 4 months later, Lil Nas X, Old Town Road,
Mm.
blew up.
Mm.
Jacked the
I forgot
idea.
about that.
Big fan of Lil Nas X. I think when he came out with that devil film, I think that was a little crazy, but
It's controversy farming.
Yeah, I think he
Yeah.
likes to just like
It's free promo.
I mean, it's definitely that. Like, it was pretty obvious, but
Yeah.
at the same time, it's like, you know, he kind of makes some bangers. It's shit snaps as much
There's
as
some
much.
good songs. There's some good.
Like, if you never knew who Lil Nas X was, and then you just heard that song
You know,
for
I
the
said
first
that and I
time,
realized I think Old Town Road is the only Lil Nas X song I know. So
There's the I told you long ago.
Yeah, shit kinda slaps, bro.
I don't like that song. So
I mean,
it's not a
it-
good. We're off to a bad start.
but it was kind of like Sheck West. Like, that's kind of like Sheck West type
Sheck
vibe
West
right
was
there.
crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I
feel like
got
you fumbled the bag a little
hoes calling your nigga fall. Yeah, big fan, bro. And
Well-
Penn State, they went crazy with that shit. They
For sure. Little segue.
That shit
In
was
freshman
wild.
year of college, I really wanted to get 2 hamsters and name one of them Mo, one of them Bamba. I didn't do it, but that was like
what color was
dream.
the Bomba one?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry.
I feel like even if it was Mo, it'd still be bad.
Nah, I respect it. You know what I'm saying? Little Mice. You know what I'm saying? You got to give them some good names for sure. But yeah, there was some cooler Coachella fits that we seen over there. Kels, can you
For
pull
sure.
some of those
I
up?
have Dwayne Wade.
D Wade. Okay, he's got Rick Owens
What
pants
in the
on.
world?
The Rick Owens pants, I'm not sure. It looks like
cute
a
little vest.
maybe like a Marty vest, bro. Honestly, the vest kind of ruins the whole outfit.
Yeah, I'm not rocking with the vest.
Yo,
the pants are fire.
fashion sucks, and goddamn, D Wade, bro. If you
Dude,
pick
he look,
any,
the vest looks like one of those like cups from 2000.
Yeah. Like the
Bro, he's wearing the wall of a skating rink.
it looks like
Yeah.
you remember like the buses, like the transit buses, like
Yeah.
the chairs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It looks like one of them chairs. You know what I'm saying?
He just ripped the seat out,
Yeah, like that.
cut a hole in the top, and slid it on.
You could have picked any other top other than
All that money.
to rock that fit. And those pants by Rick Owens are fucking like I would wear those
are-
almost
The
every
pants are
single day.
cool.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the shoes, he rocked the shoes too. Like I don't mind the shades and the hat, but yeah, that top kind of ruined it for me. I mean, but it's Coachella. It's hot out there. You know, you need some sleeveless, I guess. You know what I'm saying? It's
Sometimes
hot.
You just gotta rock the like 2000s team pizza party fit.
Okay.
Right.
Fair enough. Yeah,
Like the inside of a Papa John's.
when I went 2 years ago, I wore like a J.W. Anderson. Oh, you guys seen the Parker with the backpack on it? You know what I'm saying? Like, and then
Is this the one you made me wear?
yeah, in the fashion
so
show.
I know that one.
Yeah. So I turned it into a backpack when I was out there. You know what I'm
Nice.
saying? And I just
Put
like,
it into sport mode.
but then when it got cold at nighttime, I could turn it into a jacket. So
You're like a transformer.
yeah,
Literally.
that looks transforming.
I have a little performer photo. Do you guys know who Benson Boone is? What's that song he?
These beautiful things that I got.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I know that one. This is him.
Yeah. This
Oh
is his outfit.
God,
Wow.
Jesus Christ! Is that his skin?
That's like
You keep making me hate today, and I'm
Like
not.
he's a lizard.
I don't appreciate it.
no, this is like his.
It don't
his-
get tighter than that,
His
bro.
thing. This is like his fit. This is the thing he's been doing. He performed at the Grammys. Mark Zuckerberg, he like wore that too. He like ripped him off and started wearing.
Mark
that shit.
Zuckerberg wore this.
You know the super
Oh, yeah.
autistic guy?
Yeah.
He also wore
I
that.
could see that. Yeah. Jesus Christ, bro. Okay, this guy rollerblades on Sunday afternoons. You know what I'm saying? Like just to get to work sometimes. That's how they used to. That was 70s right there.
It's Freddie Jupiter.
That's 70s right there. That's tough.
I kind of
bro.
like the patterns, like a swirly, slightly sequenced.
I kind of like the
He's
pattern.
rocking the Blades of Glory fit.
Swirly is definitely the first thing that came to my mind too. This dude's
Swirl.
fucking tweaking. This dude's on some other shit, bro. That dude's fucking tweaking. No, that fit.
Again,
Yeah,
also, I just
Burry.
really don't like that song.
Can
so-
you rate it? Let's start rating. We're gonna start rating outfits, bro, because I feel like we need
All
the
right.
people to know
Yeah,
how
out
we
of 10.
truly feel.
Out of 10.
Yeah, yeah.
I think he should give that back to whatever figure skater he took it from.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, Blades of Glory.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, yeah. Will Ferrell right there,
Good
dude.
movie though.
Okay, it is a great movie. Yeah.
Thanks for the homage
Wasn't
to
that
the great
Napoleon Dynamite in that too? Yeah,
No.
yeah, it was.
Never seen it.
Yeah, you never seen Blades of Glory?
No. never
Me
mind.
neither.
It's so good.
She's never seen Napoleon
So good.
Dynamite.
You never seen Napoleon Dynamite?
Nope.
Neither have I.
Vote for Pedro?
Bro,
No,
Are you
I never
serious?
voted for Pedro in my life.
Bro, y'all are both-
My cousin's roommate, her brother was Pedro.
Okay, listen. We don't pay y'all, but y'all both fired, dog.
Mandatory team
y'all got to
building.
give. You know what I'm saying?
Dynamite.
Y'all haven't seen
Movie night.
Napoleon. Talk about live under a rock, dog. God damn, bro.
Unreal.
That was like one of the best movies of his generation. Like, I don't think there was a movie that topped it. What year did Napoleon Dynamite come out? Can one of y'all look it up? I think it had to come out like 2004. Yeah, 2004. Bro,
I really like Blades of Glory. That was my Napoleon Dynamite.
if you like
honestly.
Blades of Glory,
even on
you're
the same
bro.
level.
It's not
What?
even.
Not even on
It's
the
not
same
even
level
comparable.
culturally.
It's not even
Napoleon
comparable.
Dynamite came out in 2004, so I was
how do you
4.
know that?
Damn,
That's
we
crazy.
nice with it, huh, Cardi?
I ain't never
Yeah,
seen
we
it
kind of
either.
nice with it. She ain't even seen it, and she knows when that shit dropped. That's how good that shit was, bro. And the fits
I
were
don't know
amazing.
anything that did numbers on
The
like
girl- remember-
7-year-old boys the way Eat the Food Tina did. Just having a fucking llama named Tina.
Yeah. Tina,
That
come
was
get
the
your
fun.
food.
Bro, I was like 6 years old, just funny shit in the world.
You guys, that's a timeless movie. You guys would
Wait,
thoroughly
I think
enjoy
someone told
that.
me once that I reminded them of Tina.
That's
they probably
actually
meant
crazy.
from Bob's Burgers.
Yeah, her Bob.
That
Burger.
makes more
But
sense.
hang on, so when she had her hair, remember the ponytail that went to the side though? That was kind of fire. I don't know. Probably
Should
didn't
we hit
hit
one of these?
Probably didn't hit at the time, but when you had the ponytail on the side,
Deb.
yeah, when she was dropping
Deb?
off the
Bro,
the
she pulled up to
keychains.
sell the lanyards. You would
Oh
make.
no, Deb. They told me that I reminded them of Deb.
That I can
Oh
also
yeah,
see.
yeah.
That makes
I could
sense.
definitely see that. Yeah.
Is Tina a llama?
You know, you could.
In the
I
movie,
see
she
your-
literally pulls up to Napoleon's house and was just like, "You want to buy some keychains?" And then he's just like, "This is cool."
Wait, this is really who you guys think I'm like? Deb?
Yeah,
That's
the
crazy.
ponytail to the side.
She's a real one though. She holds it down.
She was very awkward and like
Very awkward.
silent. Remember when I called you Zoe for the first year I knew you? That's
Yeah.
That's
exactly
a Deb move.
That's
a
literally
Deb
what
move.
she would do in that movie.
She tries to sell him some shit, and I forget
Yeah.
what he says, and she just fucking books it.
Yeah,
She just turns
yeah.
and runs away.
Yeah, I think he was like, "You should do this."
Then
one."
her
I'm
uncle
glad I
does
know
it.
how you guys really feel about me.
Yeah, sorry, but
You
it's
know,
been like that
I
sometimes.
see you're drinking 2% milk.
Yeah,
You could drink whole milk. You're not fat.
but yeah, man. Well, shit, man. Let's take a quick little break. We'll
Play
come
some
back.
tetherball?
Yeah, play some
We'll be
tetherball.
back.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's swing that thing around. You know what I'm saying? Remember when he asked? Pause.
On that note,
Whoa.
We'll be back.
We'll BRB. Boom. Back in
My
this
bad, I'm over here
motherfucker.
vaping.
Yeah, back in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Why do you say all French like that?
Yeah, that's how the French. That's how the French. Motherfucker.
Oui, oui.
Yeah, I like to.
Got a
You know what
little
I'm saying?
je ne sais quoi.
Chocolat bleu. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. Fashion sucks. Welcome back, gang.
We're back.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're in this motherfucker. Listen, streetwear being gentrified.
Ooh, we're right into it. Let's get right into the news.
It's definitely being gentrified.
Oh, yeah, everything is.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
How much should I be spending for a T-shirt nowadays with just a logo on it?
Not this much. Jesus. Bro, I went shopping the other day. It's
$600,
terrible.
$500, $400 for a T-shirt.
But it's got a box logo on it.
Oh,
not anymore. Not anymore. But
Louis Vuitton T-shirt,
that shit was fire.
Gucci
The
T-shirt.
The Supreme Louis Vuitton shit. I
Really good.
Never wanted to be rich so bad.
Very good.
So I could spend money on
$700?
something stupid. My friend bought the suitcase when it dropped and resold it and made like $2,500 on it.
Listen, that makes sense to me. Luggage wear, anything with like leather, good quality,
Yeah.
kind of like stuff that it takes a real like architect to design and then a real like leather worker to create.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with that kind of like pricing for like those kind of items.
Did
But-
they have that?
Yeah,
That one
absolutely.
specifically?
Well, Louis Vuitton, if we're just
That's
talking
fair.
about
I
Louis
was thinking
Vuitton,
just more
Louis
yeah,
Vuitton,
yeah.
they came out, they
do
came
their
into
shit.
the game.
They came into it like that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you gonna
now.
find, everyone would
Some
be,
fine leather work.
yeah, people would be on the trains, you know what I'm saying? Like transporting their, whatever they had to do. And this is before planes were made and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like when you were traveling, you had to take a
Shout out to
train
Wright brothers.
and you had luggage. And everybody had some shit that would always break down. It wasn't good looking. And then Louis Vuitton said, nah, let's put the monogram, make this shit look fly. Let's make it look sexy. Let's make people look good when they travel. Louis Vuitton, thank you so much for what you brought to the game.
It's crazy how traveling used to be a thing you dressed up for. Like, bro.
so true.
Yeah, you look, it's like people are taking plane trips and then, or like train trips, and after trains, they got the planes coming through.
Yeah.
They're wearing like Sunday best suits, getting fully dressed up. Now I'm pulling up
Top
in, like,
hats,
I'm
everything.
pulling up in my sweatpants, some slippers, just smacked off an edible. Like, let's
Yeah.
get on this plane.
You used
Let's
to
go.
be able to spit game on a train. You know what I'm
Not
saying?
anymore? Is it illegal now?
Oh, dude, I think it's a little creepy, probably.
Like, excuse me, miss.
Let's ask the ladies.
The conductor comes up and starts.
Is it creepy if a guy's trying to talk to you on the train?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I'm alone in public and a man comes up to me, I automatically feel threatened.
Yeah, ain't no way.
I'm afraid.
Ain't no way. Back then, they could smoke cigarettes with each other. They'd be like, "Oh, you got a lighter? Oh yeah, your shit's kind of fire."
I don't miss that part. I'm glad you can't smoke on like a train or a plane anymore.
Man, I thought it was pretty cool. American Horror Story. I chain smoked cigarettes while watching the first season because they smoked cigarettes in every episode, and it made me want to smoke cigarettes.
Dare to resist, bro. Dare to resist.
It was amazing. It was a great experience. I loved it. I loved like the old school, like, remember you had to put like the little like needle on like the cigarette and stuff like that.
I can't even hate because the first season of Narcos Mexico that I watched, I was making a margarita every time.
You feel me? And you
I was
felt
making
good.
a margarita. I was smoking a bunch of weed. I was like, yeah.
You felt good. Yeah, when Pablo
I
Escobar.
was like, I don't even need the subtitles, dude. I know what they're saying.
When
now.
Pablo Escobar rolling up a joint, it's like, oh damn, he making that shit look relaxing as
know.
fuck. He just killed 3 people. You know what I'm
He
saying?
just blew up a plane.
Look how chill he is. You know what I'm saying? I need some of that in my life. But yeah, accessories. I think that type of shit was dope back in the day. You know what I'm saying? I remember you know, like when Louis Vuitton was coming out with you know, the Virgil Abloh collection, it kind of like I got sad, you know, because it was like Virgil, like you made Off-White, and it was way too expensive.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I wanted Off-White for myself, but it was like, bro, like you spray painted a X on the back of a jacket, and I can't afford it. You know what I'm saying?
That's how I felt about V-Loan shirts. in high
Dog,
school.
V-Loan.
Every picture.
Everybody-
Just got to face away from the camera so they can see the V.
I wanted V-Loan so bad,
Yeah.
bro.
I
Cardi
wanted-
made that shit look great. Ian
I wanted
Connor.
to be a V-Loan soldier. I wanted to enlist.
But it was
But I had
impossible.
no
For one
money.
thing, I think I think it wasn't too pricey for like V-Loan stuff. Like when it first
It
came
was
out.
like $100 and something for a tee if you could buy it off the drop. And
well,
like 300.
the thing was, it
400 on
was
resale.
impossible to get.
Yeah, you just got botted.
Exactly.
Gotta go find it on Grailed for
See,
4 times the price.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with the reseller game.
I'm okay if I'm the one reselling. Otherwise, I'm like, you're a piece of shit.
I'm cool with the reseller game. But my thing is, if you're coming out with a T-shirt and it's $300, bro, I just can't.
You didn't even rip the Gildan tag
I
off?
can't justify. I can't. I can't justify it, bro. It's crazy to me.
Bro, I remember when there was one where they dropped a shirt and yeah, like a bunch of them, they just didn't take the tag off. And it was just a bunch of Gildan tees for like $350 with a V on the back.
Bro. Like it's tough, bro. It's tough, man. And yeah, luxury brands, they definitely gentrified streetwear. They took it upon themselves. Like, I'm sorry, but Louis Vuitton, you had no right to take Virgil Abloh from us.
Yeah. Well, I think Cancer did that. It wasn't Louis Vuitton.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just saying.
Oh my God, Stan.
You right about that one. God damn. Yeah, we should have wore pink today. God damn. Yeah, but
R.I.P. the real.
R.I.P. to GOAT, you know what I'm saying? Virgil, you changed the game.
Quotation marks dead.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, hopefully he's sitting in on this conversation right now. Don't haunt us for the rest of our lives. But you know what I'm saying? I just didn't feel like Louis Vuitton, like those brands, I think staying in the now is like important.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I think it's okay to stay yourselves. You don't have to
Whoa.
juice the younger generation for their money.
I just think anything gets as wildly popular as streetwear has. Because basically hip hop and hip hop culture, including like streetwear, the music, is the mainstream thing now. Like it used to be rock, now it's hip hop.
Fair enough.
So you're gonna have, I mean, bro, Nordstrom's gonna want to get on that bag.
I-
Like all the just the, for lack of a better word, all just the suburban white people brands, bro. That's a big market, and now they all love this shit. So
Okay,
you gotta water it down a little bit.
I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna go the fuck in.
All right, let's go.
Chrome hearts. All you motherfuckers wearing chrome hearts every single fucking day. Leisure wear. I hate y'all, bro. I'm sorry. I gotta say it. Y'all think wearing your hoodies
They drove that shit into the ground.
with chrome hearts, the logo on the sleeves. First of all, 90% of them bitches is fake. I know y'all ain't going out to buy no fucking regular zip-up hoodie for $2,500 on Grailed, okay? I know y'all buying some fake shit just to look cool.
Hit that AliExpress.
Now listen, people don't even know what Chrome Hearts is really even about. Chrome Hearts is rock and roll when they came out. Chrome Hearts were leather workers when they came out. If you're rocking cloth Chrome Hearts, you're not even really a fan. You're just a hype beast. I'm sorry. I'm going to say it. Jewelry.
Passionate about that.
Chrome Hearts is jewelry. Silver. Real authentic silver. Not no fake shit, bro. You guys are over here rocking. And he said, oh my God, this guy, Playboy Cardi's got a Chrome Hearts bracelet. I got to get myself a Chrome Hearts bracelet off of Mercari.
Yeah. Now you got
You know
a
what
green
I'm saying?
wrist.
You got a green wrist, bro. You fucking your life up for this shit, bro. You willing to die over fashion, bro? That's sad. You don't even know the
crazy.
half of where Chrome Hearts even started. They were rock and roll band, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they were leather workers. They would make Chrome Heart jackets, all black, everything all black. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, the logos, it's cool. It was one of a kind. It was unique, but they made it so hot back in the day. I don't know why all of a sudden it's coming back into like a hype beast thing. It used to be like a low key, like, oh yeah, if you know, you know. Like,
Rap,
you know
bro.
what I'm saying?
Rap did it.
Rap fucks up everything, huh?
Lil Uzi
Fucking
Vert,
up cultures, dog.
Chrome Heart tags.
Bro, I'm
Lil Uzi
sorry.
Vert, Playboy I mean, all of them, bro.
I gotta get myself some Chrome Hearts. You're
Heart
soft,
tag.
dog. You're soft. You rocking these hoodies and they're not real. You
That's
know
how
what
I
I'm
feel about
saying?
the Spider hoodies now. And
Yeah.
I'm biased because I got one from
I'm
the original
I'm
drop.
sorry,
And now
yeah,
I see 'em
Spider.
I see them. I see the original one that hasn't sold in like 2 years, looking spotless in public. I'm like, Urban Outfitters.
I'm trying to
Not
tell
real.
you. I'm trying to
I
tell
know
you.
what you are.
Yes, bro, and it's easy to spot. I mean, I feel like, you know, like Yeezy was like on the same type of shit when shoes were coming out. Everybody was buying fake Yeezys. When
We had a dude
people,
at my school get like publicly busted for having fake Yeezys.
yeah, bro, it's tough, bro. It's tough, man. And you know, like even like Off-White, a lot of people were rocking fake Off-White belts.
Oh my
The
God,
yellow
bro.
fucking the yellow
it's like it's
caution
like the-
tape ones.
Yeah. Like the shit you used to fucking secure a surfboard to a root.
bro.
Those little ratchet strips.
Yeah, and they were ladies were out here wrapping they
That shit
they
would, like,
wrapped it
hang
around
down
their
your
waist,
ankles, too.
but they
You
wouldn't
gotta,
even
like tie it around. Yeah, it was like a shirt holder.
they wouldn't even put it through the lace holes on their
it'd be
pants. They
around
would just
their
rock
waist.
it. What's going on, y'all? What are we doing?
We're losing recipes.
What are we doing, y'all? What are we doing, man? This fashion. This is why fashion sucks,
You know
because
what other jewelry brand I feel like kind of got played out? Vivienne Westwood.
okay, I think that happened a while ago, but
it
yes,
happened a while ago.
I think it happened a while. I think now it's
They
coming
got-
back
Yeah.
to like terms where, you know,
It's a
if you
cycle.
know Vivienne Westwood, you're
Everything's a
kind of
cycle.
cool. But like there was a point in time where it was like, all right, like that's
Kept
too
seeing
much.
that
That's
little-
too much Vivienne, dog. It was way too much VV out here.
Now, what makes something like go out of style or come back in? Is it just like popularity, it being overdone?
I think it's
Like,
being overdone.
how is that working?
I think it's being overdone.
When people are buying replicas, that's when it's
That's a
out.
good
It's
one.
overplayed. It's like because people are now no longer buying into your brand. They just want to look cool for the people that are looking at them. And you will, as a designer, you never want to get to a point where people are buying resale. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's one of those things where it's like, all right, originally it starts out like you see like one or two people with it and you're like, oh, that shit's cool. Once you start seeing like 5, 6 people just walking around, like for me, prime example is the CDG Converse with the heart on the side. Bro, that was the shit for a while. And then it was just
fire.
one day. One
was
day
fire.
it was corny as hell.
Oh my god!
One day it was just completely played.
don't even want to look at it.
Yeah, I'm
anymore.
like, all right. Bro, I had a pair just sit in my closet for like 5 years now because I'm
It's-
like,
it's tough, bro.
I don't
So
think I
it's
can.
a fine line between like originality, but also like working with the trends of what's happening right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it's also like, man, like me personally, like if you are buying, like if you go to Nordstrom and you buy like that collab like today, it's like, bro, you're way too late.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because first of all, I know why you're buying it. You don't know anything about Comme des Garçons. You don't know
Yeah.
anything about Junior Watanabe. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know why you're rocking this shoe specifically because they
Yeah.
got way harder shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And probably at better prices.
Yeah.
You know?
I feel like it's because it's got to be cool first. Like, bro, a lot of people wear Levi's jeans. Never been played out. Just because it's always like it's never been like a cool, like rare thing you would see.
Well, there's so
like
much of it.
Well, there's so much of them. Everyone's got them.
And they're so cheap.
It's got to be like it was.
But you also don't
niche and
buy
cool at first.
You also don't buy Levi or like Carhartt for like the logo. You
some
know,
people-
you're buying it.
Carhartt. Some they'll purchase
Maybe
that
Carhartt.
shit.
Maybe Carhartt. Carhartt's a little hype beast.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. But nobody's buying Levi's. Nobody's going to Diamond and Supply Co. You know what I'm saying?
God, I
nobody.
haven't heard
You know what I'm
fucking
saying?
Diamond
Yeah,
Supply
bro.
Co. in years.
Nobody's Stussy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
By the way, this shit's Stussy right here.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Hey.
Comfy. But even then, I didn't buy it because I'm like, oh my god. Bro,
No, we fuck with
That
Stussy.
shit's cool.
But that's what I'm saying, like,
this looks nice.
I think it's getting to a point now where it's like, if you're buying stuff now, like stuff like that, it's like you're buying it because it's like it looks cool and it's like
If you're purely buying it because like
not
the
buying it for the
status that
brand.
comes with buying it,
you don't
and
want to
now
hype beast.
everyone also has it. Now there's
Yeah.
no status to it. Now it's just
Nope,
corny.
you're not
Put it
buying
out.
this to be a hype beast.
Yeah.
You're buying it because it looks swaggy and it fits good and the price is efficient.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And that's where fashion should lie, and that's where fashion will survive. But yeah, man, it's tough. I think stuff goes out of style,
Dare I say it sucks.
because and that's the double-edged sword. Like if you make something so hard and get so many people to wear it. Ralph Lauren, Polo Ralph. You know what I'm saying?
Had a
By the
serious
way-
polo phase. Oh my goodness.
We do have a
Oh
submission
my goodness.
from Dynamite Monday, Dynamite_Monday. You know what I'm saying?
Shay.
And he's got the Ralph Lauren on the polo
Ralphie,
and
rocking the lovely bones.
the daddy fit. The daddy fit, bro. How do you feel about this right now?
On one hand, wild. On the other hand, I rock with it. I respect it.
Okay.
I fucks with it.
Okay, fair enough. How about
If I just saw someone walking around wearing that, I feel like the most important thing is like, if I see some guy wearing that and he looks like, oh fuck, dude, what am I wearing?
Yeah.
What am I wearing? I'll be like, looks bad. The guy's just walking around owning it, doesn't give a fuck.
yeah.
It's hard.
A lot of fashion I feel is
confidence.
to do with confidence. Yeah. If you are owning what you're wearing, you're selling it to me, I'm buying it.
He looks mad confident in this photo though. The high top socks, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? He's got are those New Balance?
The full meat to the world spread. I mean, that's pure confidence.
Yeah, nah, definitely. He's definitely giving off. By the way, if people don't know, this dude's like 6'4", rocking
my.
this shit right here. Now he does. He's probably.
No, he's taller than that.
Is he?
He's got to be like 6'5", 6'6". He's really fucking tall.
Maybe, but he definitely just got done. Playing some disc golf in them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Maybe some tetherball.
I don't think that's a fit that should be allowed at the park.
No. Okay, yeah, maybe.
I think there should be like a certain distance of feet that fit can come to the park.
I mean, this fit right here though. I like the colorways. The colorways is crazy. I feel like it took some time and some thought into it.
Yeah.
But the Polo Ralph Lauren, I feel like that's like a timeless, piece.
I'll never hate on the polo.
It'll never get
I'll never
hype
hate
beast.
on the
It's
polo.
not hype beasty, and you look like you coming from money if you're rocking one of those. You look like you got a little change in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? Because you could really pull up to the Whaler with that fit on, and you try to talk to a lady girl. She's gonna respond to you.
Yeah.
That's big. That's big. The short shorts, the short khakis. I mean, shoot.
I don't feel like the women that fit is going for are old enough to get into the Whaler.
Fair enough. You're a savage. What would you rate it out of 10? Give it out of 10.
I'll give it a 7.
Okay. All right. I'll give it about I'll give it a 7 too. I think that's a 7 fit for me. I think the colorway is amazing. I think that's what makes it. And if it was any other color, I think if it was like a white shirt, I would give it less. Yeah. But
I fuck with it. I wore basically that exact same outfit for Halloween one year to be Kip.
Okay.
Pulling down. I was just a blue shirt instead.
All right.
And
Fair
I was
enough.
feeling like the man. I was like, ooh, my legs are so free.
Yeah. Now, if you got a Ralph Lauren polo, like that's
I feel
definitely
wind in places I'm not used to.
Oh, you need to get out more. You need to go to the beach, my friend. Yeah, because I feel like wind will save your life sometimes. Now I think we got another submission.
We do. This one is handmade.
God damn.
Oh,
Fire. That's
Is that
crazy.
crochet?
It's crochet.
Also, the fact, it's cool
that's
as
nuts.
hell to begin with. And the fact that she made it, insane.
I thought that was just like,
she's a designer.
I just thought that was like flush knitted into the side. I didn't realize that was raised up.
No, the entire thing is crocheted.
Yeah,
Oh, that's nuts. I
That's-
fuck with that. That's hard.
And
That's
you can't,
Beja.
You can't Machines cannot replicate crochet. It's
No.
actually
No.
impossible.
No, this
Like,
is
it
a one
has
of a
to-
kind, one
That's
of
just-
one.
Yeah, no, I can tell.
If you're a designer nowadays, like this is,
Also,
dude,
I really like that color scheme too,
Bro,
The
the drip.
Monster Energy,
it looks like yeah. She's literally like drip definition of drip right here.
the Monster Jam fit.
I'm a huge fucking fan. This is like insane. We're definitely gonna get to work with Beja
Yeah.
on John Fuller's stuff too very
Oh, yeah.
soon.
Get some
But
crochet
she's
shit
a
out there.
wonderful, creative, and
I feel like there's a lot of really cool crochet stuff out. Like people are doing some wild stuff.
dude, the
with it.
time that it takes to
Yeah.
make something like that, brother. And not only that, but to like design it like the way that you want it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro! I can't imagine like the kind of effort she put in on that one. But that fit, I'm gonna give it a solid 9. You know what I'm saying? I think it would have made it a 10. I think something like a top, I would probably have wanted less skin on something like that. But
Like
I think
a little jacket going over it.
yeah, maybe something more flowy.
Little
You know what I'm
crop
saying?
jacket?
Yeah, more
Crop
flowy. But I mean, something like that you could wear to the beach or something like that. So
Yeah.
by any means. But I think that whole design is great. The colors that she chose was amazing. Beja is a very talented individual.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I give it a 10. What you
Oh,
give
we've
it?
gone from 9 to 10.
Did I give it
You
a?
gave it a 9 at first.
All right, I'm going back down to 9.
All right. I'll give it a 10 though. I think that shit's crazy, especially like hand making it,
Okay, yeah, that's huge.
bro.
That's huge.
That would be that shit would look fire even if it was machined. But if you did
See,
that whole thing by hand,
Especially like women have like a different type of like design. I feel like that they have in their head separate from men, and it takes a lot for a man to want to wear a woman's clothes, and it's not like that vice versa. Like a lot of women are down to wear like men's clothes, but that right there, like if you make me want to wear, if you a girl and you make me want to wear your clothes, that's how you know it's tough.
you should totally wear that crop top. You should wear it next episode. See it when we get her on. Have
You
her
think I
bring
could pull it off?
No, that's why I want to see it. Absolutely not. You're probably gonna rip that shit in half, hulking out.
You know what's crazy? My girl said like if I was a girl, I would have some big titties.
She slap your ass right after.
Well, it's
Honestly,
funny that
that's
you say
kind of
that.
a compliment. Big dick
Yeah.
energy, big titty energy, kind of the same thing.
I know if a woman
Okay.
walked up to me and was like, "You have big tits," I'd be like,
Well, I told her
It's
I,
like an aura. It's an energy about you.
in my head, I told her I was like, nah, I'd be the opposite. I'd probably be more flat chested and like a fat booty.
"That's." I think I'm a stallion. I think I would be the same way.
Yeah. I feel that. Is that what they call it, a stallion?
Yeah, I think so.
Damn. Okay. Yeah, I guess.
I got some haunches on
Slap
me.
a stallion on the ass real quick. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. Shit gets wild.
Good May.
Shit be getting wild out here, man.
On the frontier.
But yeah, streetwear is crazy nowadays. I think it's it's tough to comprehend, I feel like. And it should never be that way. It should just be so casual and easy and make sense, and it shouldn't be. Stop pricing shit at fucking $500.
See, that's the only part of streetwear that I'm having a hard time comprehending is the price and the paying for it part. Everything else
Again,
makes
I don't
sense.
have a problem with the reseller biz. Like, if you are
just
trying to
even
find
mean the
some
normal
dead
one.
stock stuff, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'd be flattered if people were reselling my shit at that price. But, ultimately the goal, I feel like, for the brand is like, you shouldn't want people buying it for the resale. They should be trying to get their hands on it. But, like, for example, Asics and Vivienne Westwood actually came out with a collab on this shoe that was amazing.
Really?
It didn't get super hype beastie, but it obviously when it gets dead stock, it's like you can't get your hands on that design anymore. It's like buy it resell, like that makes sense. But nah, don't go stop. You know what I'm saying? Stop buying. I'm talking about the one all the way on the left
I think
side,
my
on your
uncle
left
has
side.
those.
You see that?
He goes hiking in them.
No. Go back. It's got like the design, kind of like my pants right here. But yeah, it's kind of stuff like that. Yeah, like all right, like fly knits, Nike fly knits. You remember those?
What in the world? Oh, it cut off. It was.
Yeah, go back. The Nike fly knits were literally amazing. There you go. Yeah,
Is that the fucking roof of the Sistine Chapel on there? What?
some shit like
It
that.
looks like it.
Isn't it pretty?
I can't tell.
Those are some pretty shoes right there. You know what I'm saying?
Right there.
But the fly knit Nikes. I remember a Nike. You remember?
Were those
I mean,
the ones
you
that
can
had
still.
no laces?
Yeah, I actually have a pair. I'll show you later. But
Yeah, they look like socks.
kind of
I'm
sort
thinking
of.
of a different one.
I got like kind of like a rainbow
Kind of look like
colored.
Balenciaga runners, but
No, I got some like high top like Air Forces, and they're like like flying it. It's super cool. I'll show it to you. But yeah, it's like stuff. Nike is pretty cool because you could like use to customize your shit.
oh, that Nike ID.
Yes, yeah. I don't know how it is nowadays. I never tried it,
It's
but
gotta be
like
the same. They had to have expanded on it. 'Cause
Oh.
that shit was money like years ago. Now,
it's got to.
yeah, I mean they already charge so much for shoes. Now you make a custom one.
If AI came out with a clothing brand, would y'all be down for it?
No,
No.
Probably not.
Yeah.
I'm morally opposed to a lot of AI.
I'm actually.
We'll save that.
Can you look up Candy Design on Instagram? So there's this person who uses AI to basically like design the clothing brand, and
What do you mean?
like if you here, let me see if I can pull it up.
You mean just like logos and stuff?
No, it's like outfits. Yeah, stuff like that. All that type of stuff. There you go. So like they literally like are coming out with like their own clothing line,
Are you trying to
but
get me-
they're having AI.
Are you trying to get me to hate again?
You can hate all you want, but the thing
Type-
is,
they
what's
type-
scary?
They type words into a computer.
No,
then
listen, I
post
get
it.
it, but if you didn't, you would never know that until
I
like
would.
I told you it was AI.
No, I would know.
You
I
feel
can
me?
tell.
Like,
I'm different. All right, I'm just gonna have to hold this thing. We lost it. It's all good. We got like 5 minutes left.
yeah, but
Wow.
but yeah, AI and design. I feel like that's like it's an interesting thing to think about. I feel like it's inevitable that it's gonna turn into that. Like, why pay a designer when you could just have AI do it for you for free?
Because AI looks bad.
Okay.
I'm sure at some point it's gonna get indistinguishable. But it's like, all right, we made robots that can do anything, and they get to do the art, and we get to work. It's kind of ass backwards.
It's not real fun. It's not real fun. That's for sure.
Yeah.
But from a consumer standpoint,
I love
if everybody's wearing
I
it,
love consuming.
if everybody's wearing it, and you see an ad online that makes you want to wear it,
I guess.
we're definitely gonna get to the point where you're gonna be able to go onto a clothing brand's website and
And AI, that shit. Well, we
put,
already got,
no
they got,
put they're gonna just ask you for a photo of yourself
Yeah.
standing still, and you're gonna be able to AI yourself into the outfit that you're willing to buy.
They already do that with like augmented reality. It's not full AI like generating a picture, but you can turn the camera around. It'll put it on you.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's
Wow.
everybody. It's just gonna be normal after some point.
Kev, you want to finish us up with the bar of the week?
You got a bar of the week for us?
You know what? I do got bar of the week. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into it. You know what I'm saying? ASAP Rocky.
All right.
ASAP Rocky's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Big guy on fashion, by the way. Huge fan. You a fan of ASAP?
Yeah, he's cool.
Okay.
I'm not like not a fan, but I don't really follow him. I don't really care. I don't really care. He doesn't need
You
me to
don't really
care,
like
bro.
him that
He's mar-
much?
He's married to Rihanna, bro. He doesn't care what I think.
I was a huge fan. I was a stan.
I liked him a lot when
I
was
was a
younger.
stan for ASAP Rocky for a little bit.
Don't do that to me.
I was a stan.
Don't
I
you
was
do
a
that.
stan. Yeah, bar of the week. I love bad bitches. That's my fucking problem.
All right. Nice.
Yeah,
And yeah,
that's
I like
really
the fuck.
fair.
I
That's
got a
fucking
fucking
problem.
problem.
That's
my
my
fucking problem.
2 Chainz.
Actually, that was 2
and
Chainz'
Rocky?
bar,
Yeah, that
huh?
was 2
Yeah,
Chainz,
I'm gonna give
huh?
that one to 2 Chainz. Yeah, shout out to fucking 2
Shout out to 2
Chainz,
Chainz.
Titty Boy. You know
That's
what I'm
not
saying?
ASAP?
Nah, it's 2 Chainz. on
It was
the hook.
ASAP's song, but it was 2 Chainz saying that verse.
Bro, 2 Chainz, very underrated. Very underrated.
I'm a huge fan.
Yeah, he's got constantly like craziest verse on every song he's on.
He's got a catalog.
Most expensive as shit. I don't know if you ever watched that on YouTube.
Oh yeah, all the time.
Classic.
I seen him smoking a
Classic.
giant fucking blunt or like joint one time, or
Yeah.
like out of like a bowl piece, something like he was smoking
Yeah.
some fat. I forgot. And then I remember I went to that same dispensary on accident, and I saw the dude that was in the video that was giving it to him, and he was like, "Yeah, dude, 2 Chainz is pretty sick." So, big fan of 2 Chainz. Keep
Shout
it
out
up,
Titty
dog.
Boy.
You know what I'm saying? Hopefully he has a kid and names him 3 Chainz. You know what I'm saying?
Have you seen
Word.
those videos where he spins around and it's
Boo.
like he was a fairy and he spins on stage?
Yeah.
That's T-Pain. Never mind.
Yeah.
That's tough.
We're doing really good today.
Pulled a
Doing great.
Lorenzo.
I'm getting a little sleepy out here.
It's
I think
okay.
it's time.
Well, listen, y'all. Let's wrap it up. Fashion sucks.
Mic stands suck.
Hopefully, y'all understood why we feel like fashion sucks nowadays, and we're gonna keep the segments going. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we have a lot.
I got more thoughts and more opinions.
Yeah, we got a lot to say, and we're gonna keep saying it.
I
And
think
if
that's
y'all
the one
upset
thing the
about
world
it,
needs more of is
if y'all
my
upset about
thoughts
it,
in
you
the
know what
air.
I'm saying? Holla at me. Yeah. And the little homie that was like, "Oh, y'all are cool for wearing shades in the house." We gonna keep doing it because our futures is just too bright.
come on the pod.
Come
Say
on
it
the
to our
pod.
face.
Invite them. You know what I'm saying?
Pull up.
Hey, fashion sucks, y'all.
Come
we love you
outside.
guys.
We're not gonna jump you.
Thanks for tuning in. We'll BRB next week, y'all. That'll be
Bye.
good.